Personal questions. I hate them.
No, what are you doing? Am I recording? That's spooky.
It's Papa Spooky.
So we set up a Ask Matt for YouTube channel in the Discord, and all of you little nasties are already getting personal. Today we're gonna check out some questions, and I'll see whether or not I even want to answer them. All right, first one we got. Matt, how do I talk to girls? Ah! Why does she always have to leave, Matt? Cause you only paid her for the hour. All right. Why did she have to take the kids? You know what? Video's already over.
I think to myself.
I can't believe we gave you guys your very own Ask Matt portion. Matt, what do you think American spirit is? I think the American spirit is patriotism. It's similar to every other country's spirit, in a sense. You know what? We're skipping that question. God bless America! I don't know what you want from me, man. Here's a good one. This one's a little bit more importante. Do you like fish tacos on a Friday afternoon? The answer to that is yes. I love fish tacos on a Friday afternoon. Is it me? Do you guys feel fat after you eat fish tacos? Do you guys feel fat? Is it just me? If you, theoretically that is, had the power to give me Alaska as an independent communist state, would you? Tell you what, Dad, sire, you trade me one Milky Mama. Favorite cartoon? Oh gosh, I'm gonna cough more. Edit all of this out because I'm gonna cough. Shane, you better edit this. My favorite cartoon, 90s cartoon, has to be Hey Arnold. I love the nostalgia of it. It really captured what it was like growing up in the late 90s as a vibe and as a culture before phones, before technology, barely any internet at that time. Texan T asked, why is sadness never ending? It's been a year and a half and I'm still sad. I'll give you a serious answer to that. Doing the same thing over and over again with hopes of a different outcome is the definition of insanity. So I want you to ask yourself if you have been doing the same thing over and over again to help that pattern progress, or if you've changed the pattern in your daily living. Have you exercised? Have you spent more time with friends? Have you made up past transgressions with an ex-girlfriend, an ex-boyfriend, a mother, a brother? What have you done to help change that pattern? Test Dummy says, Matt, if you had a chance to run for president, would you take it? I don't know. My mental health isn't good enough, but I think that's something I can realize. I think that the president has a lot less power than people think, and I think for some reason people think that they'll be, I don't know, more empowered to have the capability to make timely decisions when it would help certain people. And really, that's not the truth. You can't just change things immediately because you're a U.S. president. It doesn't work like that. Matt, why do you look thick in every video? Ah! You noticed! I've been drinking milkshakes and they go straight to my cute little... Matt, why are you so effing cute? I don't know. What is your favorite types of music? Asked Gaben Kaboom. I love 70s rock, 80s pop, 90s hip hop music. Here we go. What is your dream car? Asked Andrew's Poppy. My dream car would have to be probably a 1972, between the age of like 1969 and 1974 El Camino. A dark green with two white stripes, race stripes going up the center of it. Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to work on an El Camino with my dad. Every single day we restored it. My mom had actually bought him that car, and the first day he got it, he drove drunk and crashed it. We spent years restoring it together, and then the day it was restored, he sold it. All right, Gregory, aka Kryik, asks, you have a broken femur. Did you hydrate? Did you change your socks? Here's some Motrin. If you guys don't know what Gregory's talking about, in the military, it's super common for you to get injured or sick, and a Navy corpsman or an Army medic, shout out to all my Navy corpsmen and Army medics, will actually issue you the bare minimum, because there's not really much they can do or want to do. Everybody keeps asking for shirtless baking on here, shirtless baking. If I bake shirtless, Don't you think I'll get fat from eating all my pastries? All right, hold on. I love Shane. I'm gonna ban you from this channel. Monk asks, how do you think the best way to approach the military getting in is? How should I go about applying? The best way to approach joining the U.S. military, relieve yourself of the notion that it's just going to make your life better because you're now in the U.S. military. Do not believe the romanticization that movies, Hollywood, especially the commercials produced by the U.S. military, have put you into thinking that it's going to be a whole nother world. It is. It's going to be high school with guns. And most of the time, if you're not infantry, if you just picked a regular job, it's going to feel like a regular job. Only you have camis and you can have toxic leadership that you couldn't quit on like a regular job. If there's one thing about the world you could change, what would it be? I would work on humanity's fight or flight response so they wouldn't just be either afraid of each other or so violent towards each other right from the get-go, that they could just be a little bit more patient with each other instead of just trying to compartmentalize who belongs where. Do I need to respect this person, or is this person the bad guy? Matt, if you could talk to any 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be? J.D. Salinger, George Orwell, and Herman Hesse. Do you ever get over losing a friend? I never have. No, and you shouldn't. You should celebrate their life rather than be sad that they're gone, though. You should make sure that people remember them in a positive way. You should give them the respect that you would want if you had passed. Let's do one more. Matt, in one of your posts, you showed a picture and mentioned something about undercover Taliban. I think an undercover Taliban, could you tell us what happened and why you're there? That is a very long story that I can share for another video. I can tell you that I lived with undercover Taliban fighters who were posing as Afghan police officers. If you guys don't know, the Taliban is the former government of Afghanistan, and when the U.S. military invaded in 2001, the government disbanded and became rebels, in their mind, freedom fighters. We established a new army and a new police force that they have, and what the Taliban like to do is infiltrate the army and police force and eventually either kill us when our backs are turned or just get information and leave. These are some great questions. I'll do another one of these next week. If you guys are watching this, feel free to go to my Discord. Shamelessly plugs Discord. If you guys are watching this video, I hope you liked it. Make sure you hit the like button, ring the notification bell, and if you have not already subscribed, we're officially monetized. So I make money off of you watching ads. Ha ha ha! I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye!